Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you another general collective reading. Let's see what's going on in the overall energy dynamics. Calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers. And so it is. And of course, rolling the dice to see what I need to shuffle a deck to. Power of number 5, you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini born in the month of May. Power of number 6, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancerian born in the month of June. And power of number 7, 5, 6, 7. Something here is going in a row. So the numbers are going uniform. So something about step by step by step. You may be dealing with a Cancerian or a Leo born in the month of July. But adding up the power of the numbers brings us to the number 18. 18 in tarot is represented by the sign of Cancer, which also represents the moon card. There could be some shadiness that's going on right now. There could be people gossiping, whispering behind your back. You may also feel that somebody's being highly deceptive with you, Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, also picking up on another Scorpio, possibly Aries. Seeing Virgo energy as well. Leo energy again through the number 8. Strong Aquarius energy. Let's find out. Power of number 18 for the beautiful star sign of Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And of course, we have our beautiful astrological card of Scorpio right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective energy, please? What does Scorpio need to know at this time frame? Show me what's up. Ooh, there you are, Scorpio. Male or female, doesn't matter. It is the King of Cups. Somebody here is in love, or you are very much in love with someone, or somebody could be admiring you from a distance. I feel like somebody wants to open up and communicate with you, Scorpio. Obviously, somebody wants to balance out the situation. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This person could have spent time and energy with other people, places, things, or situations, or they're wanting to balance out the scales. You do not need to beg this person for attention, Scorpio. You have made your presence well known with this particular individual. Why does somebody here want to balance something out with Scorpio, please? Because they were wearing a false mask and they've been hiding back their emotions. They made you a choice or an option before in the past. Sign of Scorpio coming in. So this shows me that, again, change, transformation, being a phoenix, rising up out of the ashes. I feel, honestly, Scorpio, you're seeing right through a lot of people right now. And you are trying to find that balance within inside of yourself. Who's to say that maybe some of you Scorpios have been wearing a false mask with yourself. And maybe it's not intentional, but maybe you feel like you haven't been able to be your vibrant, true, authentic self with people in general. Maybe that you have these special talents or gifts, or you're intuitive, and maybe you feel like you hold back, and some of you have been looking at yourself very small. I know for myself, Scorpio, being your sister Scorpio, that the way I was raised, I was very quiet, very shy, very intimidated. I didn't know who I was. I had no sense of didn't know who I was, flat out. I didn't know who I was as a person. I mean, we come into the age of reasoning at the age of 7. Every 7 years, there's always a shift, a change, or a transition. We have a shift and a change when we turn 21. And then we have another shift and change at, 28 years old, because, you're at that cusp line of, going into your 30s, right? And then we have another shift or change in our 30s and so forth. So every 7 years, and some of you could be a life path number 7, such as myself, where every 7 years, there's always a major turning point. Think about where were you 7 years ago? Now, we are the 8th house of the zodiac. 8 represents money, prosperity, abundance, infinity. A lot of you are on the verge of a breakthrough. An internal, it's more internal breakthrough. Being able to release the false mask of who you are and letting your true authentic self to shine, instead of staying small time. You could have had a lot of people growing up with your family and your friends, that maybe there are people that never thought you were going to mount up to anything. So you stayed small. You might have never gotten enough emotional support or recognition. You could have felt like you were always picked over. You know what I mean? So if you have these natural talents or gifts or something that you wanted to do, people could have thought you were weird, crazy, strange, downplaying yourself. Because you know what I think it is? It's because people were more intimidated by you in your energy. And so they try to exude dominance over you, not allowing you to step up on your true, quote unquote, your own personal throne of who you are. When we're on our throne, especially being a Scorpio, that means we have come to that point where we can be our true authentic self, and we can really turn into strong leaders to help shift and change humanity, to help and shift and change people in and around us, local community, global community, being able to serve a greater purpose. But people might have been playing you down and didn't allow for your true transformation to come forward, and you didn't know how to navigate and get through that, because again, maybe feeling rejected, annihilated, and friends or family members giving more accolade or recognition to siblings. There could have been the golden child in the family, you know what I mean? And you could have been like the black sheep, or considered the black sheep, because you were different, you were unique, and they looked at you being different as strange or weird. This is about us releasing, I feel, the false mask. But as far as a specific person, you saw this person giving time and energy to other people, or even giving time and energy to people on social media platforms, maybe never hitting the like button on anything that you would post. They're the ones wearing the false mask too, Scorpio. I think your false mask is the hiding of your true talents, your God-given talents that are supposed to come to the forefront to help inspire others. You still may be battling with confidence issues and self-concept and thinking, well, who am I to do anything great, or who am I to do anything wonderful in this lifetime so that I feel my life has some form of meaning or some form of purpose. You are the change, Scorpio. Nobody knows how to transform better than a Scorpio. Flat out, black and white. Change. We die and then we're reborn. We die and then we're reborn. Keep shedding the old ways, shedding old self-concepts of feeling small time and learning how to think outside the box, become bigger outside of the box. Knowledge, education, resources. Knowledge is power. A lot of you guys have had such long, hard journeys. The path that you guys have been on. Your friends or your family members could have made you feel inadequate, like you didn't belong. Well, and you know what? Maybe that's true. Maybe you didn't belong because you're greater than these people who wear a false mask. But in regards to a specific person, let's go into the hidden truth. I wonder if you were happy without me. You know, it could very well be true, Scorpio, that if you are at a new point in your life and things are going pretty good, you know, I mean, it may not exactly be where you want it, but there could be word through the grapevine of you leveling up. And somebody from the past may wonder, yeah, are you happy without me? I regret lying to you, giving time and energy to other people, third-party situations, not balancing out, not putting their best foot forward, and or taking emotional responsibility for the connection. I don't react when people mention you. Interesting. Maybe some people could be coming up to you about an ex or a potential suitor that you could have been interested in, you know, and maybe you don't respond or react, or they're not reacting to you, but maybe deep down inside, they're really wondering what you're up to. But they regret lying. You were the best thing in my life, and they wore a false mask with you. They were insecure, you guys. This person or friends or family members, they were all insecure. I don't think, in truth, you know, certain people knew, let me see if I could adjust that, knew how to handle your energy. And it's not like you're hard to handle. But for them, because of their lack of knowledge and resources and not really, in truth, being fully spiritually awakened to who they are, that's the reason why they wear false masks. There's so many people that wear false masks in social circle group of friends because everybody's seeking to be able to fit in. Why do we even need to fit in? You know, I used to think that all the time. I used to feel so emotionally alone, wondering, can I fit in with this group of people? Why do I feel alone? Why am I being rejected? Why am I not being invited? Why is nobody asking me out? Why are they ghosting me, rejecting me? Why are they choosing somebody else? You know, it's because your energy is very powerful. That's why. Because you have something different about you, and different is good. Whereas they can't figure out, they don't know, these people don't know, or this potential suitor, they don't even know who they are. They think they do because they're identifying with social circle of friends and what they have and what they can get, or how can they meet or match. It's like, you know, keeping up with the Joneses, okay? It's that kind of energy. If somebody buys a boat, somebody's got to buy a mansion. Okay. It's one of those things. And maybe that's never been your cup of tea, Scorpio. Maybe having good things and some nice luxurious things in your life. Sure. Are you worthy of that? Absolutely. You're worthy of everything tangible and abundant and every single material gain on this earth. Okay. But it may not exactly be your full main mission. Okay. Whereas with other people, they wear this false mask and they have to utilize the tangible items, the earthly items, to prove or show that they are worthy of something, when in truth they're so damn insecure. They're insecure, and so they rub their insecurity off on you, which in turn could have made you wear a false mask, made you play small, made you think like you're no good. This could be a generational thing. I know in my family, college wasn't promoted. You were born, got raised, went to school, you got a job, you paid for this on your own, you paid for that on your own, you really didn't have any financial help, and no, college is not an option. That was not promoted, but hopefully praying that you might find a great guy or a great gal or some knight in shining armor is going to come and rescue you, and then maybe pop out a couple kids, and then you die. You know, that's pretty much the box, the restrictive thinking, you know, and I feel like a lot of you Scorpios didn't think that way. You may be thinking highly different now of relationships versus where you're at in your life right now. Let's just say you're in your latter 30s and into your 40s and 50s and 60s, and you could be looking at relationships a whole hell of a lot different as to oppose when you were in the fairy tale world of your mindset of how life should have been and how you should have gotten married and the fairy tale-ness and the Disney story. Okay. So the bottom line, it's not, I don't feel entirely that is you now. That could have been the old self concept, the old you, that you had to play into these belief patterns or systems. And so you had to wear or hide a false mask. There could have been a lot of things in a particular religion that you were raised on that you didn't believe in everything. Like everything just sounded so ridiculous and fear-based and damnation and hell and all of this, and it's just like it makes you afraid to live and afraid to die. Again, makes you wear a false mask, like I better play it small, I better not come into my full potential, I better not come into my true divinity, I better not come into my true awakening and tap out of this matrix of the 3D reality that we feel all like we're gonna combust. Okay. And then you feel guilty. Then the guilt trip comes on. If you're not thinking the same way that your family or your friends or these groups of people that wear a false mask, because they don't know who they are, they're all on this holographic programming of the 3D reality. But for a lot of you, that's not you. And this person on a romantic level, they regret lying to you. And, you know, it's like, I can't help but not say that this person probably has a little bit of guilt. Unless if you're dealing straight up with a total narcissist, a grandioso and or possibly covert narcissist, they don't regret lying. A lot of them wanted to see you suffer, wanted to see you fail, wanted to see you not become successful and rise to the top because of their intimidation, because of them wearing a false mask. You might have even felt like with this specific person, like they were your dream person. Like you couldn't help but maybe mentally like put this person up on a pedestal, which is what we should never do. You know what I mean? You put yourself up on the pedestal first. Because when you're in your true divinity, when you are in your true spiritual awakening, not only are you honoring yourself, but you're also honoring Mother God, Father God, to your morals, ethics, and values and who you are as a person, and to be able to stand up for yourself. See, people don't like it when you stand up for yourself and speak the truth. They hate whistleblowers. And a lot of you held back, held your tongue Oh, God forbid if you step out of line and actually become your true authentic self and step up onto your own throne that God gave you from your birthright. God forbid if you put somebody in their place because they're actually doing wrong and make you feel that you're the one who's at fault for everything, or to make you feel guilty. Again, they make you feel small. They make you feel like you are insignificant, like you are a cockroach to be stepped upon. But little do they know that you are the type of energy that knows how to change and transform and create a better life for yourself. This person that you dealt with, they probably didn't even think that you were going to rise to the top because they knew that you were all about them. And when you saw right through them and they figured it out that you knew how to see right through them, they went to go find new supply. They went to go victimize somebody else. For some of them. They lied about their whereabouts. They lied about money. The reason why you may not react about this person, maybe more so now, especially if you've come into your self-concept and your self-confidence, is because you're already going through the change. In fact, you've gone through multiple changes, multiple metamorphoses of your mindset and how you respond, possibly, versus react. And these people, or even this person, they could possibly still trigger you. There could be a lot of things you could want to say to these people, Scorpio, but listen, at the end of the day, silence is golden. Silence is your power area, okay? Make them wonder. Make them wonder. They're wondering if you're happy without them. And maybe a lot of you could definitely be back into your sense of peace of mind, peace of heart. My awesome and amazing Scorpios, if you would like to book a personal reading with me and do it through the power of the numbers, you can hit me up at bluescorpiongifts@gmail.com, and my amazing assistant, Victoria, will book you for that personal reading. But until next time, take care.